So today I'm making snickerdoodle ice cream and snickerdoodle cookies. So I started with my ice cream base. So I have my brown sugar and white sugar, heavy whipping cream, and then for the half and half, I did half whole milk and half heavy whipping cream. And then I added in my vanilla extract. One ingredient I forgot to add in this step was the cinnamon, which is kind of key for snickerdoodle cookies, but I did add that later. So here I am whisking everything together, and then I covered it with the plastic wrap and placed it in the fridge for about 3 hours or so. And then for my butter, one trick I learned on YouTube was that if you need softened butter, just go ahead and put it in hot water and let it sit for about 2 minutes, and then it'll be nice and soft. So here I am starting on my cookie dough. So I had the butters and sugars, and I whipped that till it was fluffy, and then I added the egg and vanilla extract, and then I went in and added the dry ingredients, which is like the flour and baking soda. And then for the topping, it's cinnamon and sugar. And so that's what I'm going to roll my dough in to get it all covered and give it that snickerdoodle taste. So here I am. I have my cookie dough scooper, rolled my cookie dough, and then I dropped it and rolled it in my cinnamon and sugar mixture till it was all nice and coated. And then once all those were done, I put them on my cookie sheet, and then I pressed them down so that they could just get all good and have a look that I like. So then here we go. I pressed them all down, and that's how it looked after I was finished. And then here we are. This is the finished look for the cookies. So then after the cookies were ready, I went back and worked on my ice cream. So here I am pouring the ice cream mixture into my KitchenAid ice cream attachment, and then I let that go ahead and churn for about 30 minutes. About halfway through the churn process, I realized that I forgot to add my cinnamon, so I went and did that. So here it is churning without the cinnamon, and then this is it almost finished with the cinnamon. So then after that, it was ready, and I put it in my ice cream container. I placed it in the freezer for a bit, and then I had my cookie and ice cream, and it was really delicious.